How's it going? It's good to see you. Hi, One-Eyed King. Hi, hi. Hi, Jeff. You're first. You're first. Hi, Spiral. Hello. And hi, Adamanthus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I didn't stream yesterday. I'm sorry I canceled. I canceled because, well, if you were here Tuesday, you may have heard me talking about, I was like, God, it's cold in my apartment. After I finished stream, I got up and I looked at the thermostat. It was like 55 degrees inside. I was like, what the heck? And like, I had set it before I started stream to heat to 70 because I felt cold. And it was just like not heating. Basically, my thermostat, like my heat was just broken. Like it just wouldn't heat. So, if you hear like some white noise in the background, it's because it was getting colder and colder. It went down to 53, then 52, then 51. My landlord finally said we could go ahead and get space heaters. And so if you hear a white noise in the background, it's a space heater. They still haven't come to fix the actual heat. But oh well, what can you do? So that's the kind of my situation right now. But yesterday we didn't have anything. It was 51 degrees inside. I really didn't want to get up and stream. I wanted to hide under the covers, under the blankies. I didn't want to start the stream. So I took yesterday off. We're gonna continue Valhalla. We're gonna continue Valhalla. And we'll do karaoke tomorrow, okay? We're gonna keep going with the game, okay? Did you see my exciting announcement on Twitter? Did you see it? Did you see my exciting announcement? I have a new outfit coming. I have a new outfit coming. Wait, let's see if we can put this up here. Let's see if we can put this up here. Where is it? This one? No, not that. I don't know why I can't put it up here. Well, it's on Twitter. I don't know why it's not letting me drag the image in. That's odd. But it's on Twitter. Very cute and cool new outfit, Zia Zenos. I put the silhouette on Twitter. And I'm doing like that thing where you can draw it if you want. Me and Pride both drew it. And Pride's was so cute, so you should take a look. But yeah, so that'll be, I'm gonna reveal that on the 31st. I know it's like kind of a ways away, but I had already like scheduled my streams for this weekend, and so we're gonna do it next weekend. What else is going on? I started school this week. My classes started again, so we're back in Zeno school mode. I have to be a good student and get good grades. Let me move my mic here. I'm going to be a good student and I'm going to get good grades this semester, okay? I promise. So, I've been doing that. And what else? What else is going on? Not much. Not much is going on. It was so cold yesterday. I was miserable yesterday. So yesterday was basically a wash because I didn't get anything done because I was so cold. But I like kind of designed a new just chatting overlay. Maybe I'll try to do like a gaming overlay too because I've never had one. I don't think I've had one. What else is going on? Looks out the window. Yeah, that also. That is also something that's going on. So that this is also occurring. But yeah, wait, I made a new overlay. Do you want to see it? Is it gonna let me drop it? I don't know why it's like not letting me drop in images. It's so odd. Hang on. But I made a new just chatting thing. I guess I shouldn't put this one in here. I should put this one. Let me make this the right size. This is the new one. This is like maybe what I'm gonna start using. It's cute, right? And maybe I'll do like a gaming overlay too. I don't know. Should I? I don't know if people prefer to have like the overlay or to just have it like full screen basically. I don't know. Like obviously I don't even actually have this full screen. It's like windowed, but yeah, that was kind of fun. I feel like I've tried to like, I don't know. I've tried to make like stuff in the past. I've tried to make stuff in the past. Wow, great sentence. But like I always am like, ugh, this is ugly. Like I was trying to also make like a new starting soon screen. But like I'm really bad at it. I'm really, really bad at like making something that looks good. Wait, like let me see if I can show you like the starting soon thing I was working on. I was like, this literally just looks worse than what we had originally. Like this is just worse. Hang on. Let me take a picture of this. Okay, so it's animated. It's actually animated, so it doesn't look that bad, like as bad as this is gonna look. But it looks pretty bad. Like it looks worse than what we have. Hang on. Let's save this. Like this is just, I tried to make a new starting soon one and it's like worse than the one that I made before. See, this is like the new one. I feel like this is worse than what we used to, than what we have now. Hi Naudicon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Like I feel like this is worse. I don't know. Whatever. 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 Okay, I guess I can put in the outfit thing this way. So here's the thing. Here's the outfit teaser. Ta-da! See? See, look, this is different. This is a different outfit, okay? It might look kind of similar, but it's actually different, okay? It's a different outfit. It has its appeal. Yeah, but I don't know if it's better than the current one. Wait, here's the current one. Like, I don't know if it's better than that one. But yeah, here's the new outfit. Whoa, what does it mean? What does it mean, chat? What does it mean, my Xenoids? These are different ears. They're different. They're different. Wait, let me switch. If I switch, you can like see the difference, okay? Let's see here. Okay. Let's compare. Let's compare. Let's compare. Look, it's different. It's different. It's different. How do I put this like up here? Look, look, I don't fit in it. I don't fit in it. Well, I guess I should like cut the hair for this. Wait, what is my what's my own hotkey? Hang on. Haircut. So like, see? I don't fit in here. It doesn't fit. Ooh, sorry, I bonked my mic. See, I can't fit inside of this. I can't fit inside of here. See? See, it's different. It's different. It's different. This is a different outfit, see? See? What? The one on the left is not green. It's got some green underneath. Don't worry. It's got some green underneath. So look, the ears are different. See how the ears are different? What? Look, the hair is different. The hair is different. The jacket situation shaped thing is different. The short shaped things are also different. And also the shoes are also different. It's all different, okay? I feel like the silhouettes are somewhat similar. But it's different, okay? It's different, it's different, it's different. Look at my big hands. You don't often see my hands. Look how big my hands are. I have big hands. Did you know? You do not want to get slapped by me. You do not want to get slapped by Zia Xenos. Okay? You don't. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. I could take those hands. Nuh-uh, no you couldn't. You couldn't. You could never. You could never. You could never ever. You could never ever ever. You could never fight me. You would lose. You don't even try, because that's putting yourself in a dangerous situation. Zia hands, yes, exactly. 6-7. This is 6-7 emote. This is 6-7 emote. 6-7. But yeah, that's our thing. This is our exciting teaser, which we will reveal January 31st at 6 p.m. Mark your calendar. Mark your calendar. If I die, I die in Minecraft. No! Mark your calendar for January 31st. But I don't know what I should do. Like, it'll be outfit reveal, and then I don't know, like, what else I'll do on that stream. I'm like, what else do you do? It'd be nice to have, like, some other, like, new assets, but I don't know, like, what else I could do. Like, I have the new overlay, but, like, it basically looks like the old overlay, but, like, with some slight improvements. I don't know, like, what else I can, like, spruce up. Like, what kind of, like, things can I, like, make new? I don't know. Hi, Ricare. Hi. It's good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. How you doing? But yeah, that's our very, very exciting teaser for everybody. Ta-da! I don't know what else I should, like, I want to have, like, stuff ready, but I don't know, like, what to do. I don't know. Maybe I should, like, try to get a cover done in that time or something. Hi, Sayalak. Welcome. How's it going? How are you doing? How's your day? Let's see. So many streams these days. Yeah, I was supposed to stream yesterday too, but my heat was broken and I just wanted to hide under the blankies. Tomorrow we're gonna do karaoke, and then Saturday we're gonna be on Corpse's channel, listening to some music and talking about music. Sunday we're gonna do karaoke again. I'm chilled like always, and you? I'm also chilled. As in, it is cold in my apartment. Where were we? Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection. Always use protection. So most of the time, I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big brandini for Stella. I have a feeling this like conversation is gonna go bad. It can go in a bad direction. So that's 12 aldehyde. Holy. 3 powder, delta 6 powder. Oh, I messed it up. 12 aldehyde. 6 powder delta. And 2 carmetrine. Aged and mixed. Here. After all those years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends still? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though, he was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ah. Hey Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights for the girls. Bloom Light. Okay, so 4 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanerkey, 3 carmetrine on the rocks, and... No! I messed it up. 4 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanerkey, 3 carmetrine on the rocks, and mix. What? 4 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanerkey, 3 carmetrine. Oh, aged on the rocks and mix. I'm silly. Okay. 4 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanerkey, 3 carmetrine, aged, ice, mix. Oh, and then we do it again. 4 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanerkey, 3 carmetrine, aged, ice, mix. Hello, singing cat. I'm not a cat. But hello, Veradon. Welcome. Let's serve these. How's it going, Veradon? How are you? Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the 3rd one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's doing the light? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, and she must still be tired. Not even a cool cat. No, I'm a normal girl. I'm not any kind of cat. Or any kind of cool. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Sei is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know? Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Sei was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But, you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sei, wounded, asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Sei. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. So that's 2 aldehyde, 2 aldehyde, 2 Bronson extract. Optional carmatrine. You know we gotta load up on the carmatrine. On the rocks and blended. Oh, blended. I keep messing up. I'm a bad bartender. See, I did it again. 2 Bronson extract and then the optional carmatrine. It's on the rocks and blended, not mixed. Okay. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Why did you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point, I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. Ah, I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Oh, don't worry. I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the Augmented Eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. What's bubbly? Frothy water? What's bubbly? Fluffy dream, maybe? Oh, frothy water. 1 aldehyde, so we'll do 2 aldehyde, 2 Bronson extract, 2 powder delta, and 2 flanerkeed. Aged and mix. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Ugh, too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom. A little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me a something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. She asked for something, literally. What's like the most expensive thing on the menu? I'm curious. I'm curious what's the most expensive thing. $2.80 for cobalt velvet. What is the most expensive thing on the menu? Oh, $3.20. Oh, for the promotion things. $3.20 for Piano Man and Woman. $3.20. Yeah. Let's give her a Piano Man. For Zia Xenos mentioned. Rocks and mixed. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. Ooh. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Well, why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Oh my gosh. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. Hey, we're taking Dorothy home. Let's go! Let's go! I'll take her home. Let's go, girl. Let's go home. Come home with me, baby girl. It's not. You need hugs. Many. Hi, Lunar. Welcome. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for stopping by. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Oh my gosh. 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 Wow. Do I have enough money for the electricity bill? Yeah, I do. Okay. Where's Dorothy? Isn't she supposed to be here? Where is she? Where is this girl? Isn't she supposed to be here? So we don't actually get to see her at our apartment? What the heck? Monster Girlfriend Chirari. I can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, dat fucking music. Is this the goat? Dunno, do you like the goat girl? I'm gonna marry a goat. It's alright game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equal bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies. Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. True. We read that one already. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. No fun allowed in the normal stream. No fun allowed, okay? Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they heard. The most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were being broadcasted. It was almost as if something was blocking the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Mystery. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal, and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive, but most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city, Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news, given that Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. I don't know why I'm getting all tongue-tied. Okay. Do we have anything new on the blog? No. Okay. Suddenly I have an urge to hug her. What? I wish, like, why do we not see Dorothy? Wasn't she supposed to come home with us? Aren't we supposed to, like, cuddle with her? We don't get to see that? I can't believe it. This is 0 out of 10. Shit game. Shit game. Boo. Good evening. Ah, hey. How are you feeling? Not even a cutscene. I know, what the heck? I'm actually so... Even if we could have just, like, seen her in our apartment. Like, in that little... Shit game. Shit game, 0 out of 10. How are you feeling? Lilim are soft and warm. Whoa! We get lucky with Dorothy? Did we get lucky? Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Ayo! Dana has Dorothy in her freaking phone. They're hitting her up all the time. What the heck? What the hey? Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Okay. Let's see. I just pick random ones. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Vaha- Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Hmm? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing? Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take part in any dog. Wait, what? Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safer bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. Sad thing is, I'd take it more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright, manly drink for the dog. Let's get him a gut punch. Gut punch to the dog. Let's get this dog drunk. Here. Yes, this is just what I wanted. Bleh. This tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know? You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts keep Sierra afloat. Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow, you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Rusen Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses! You're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, Boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those safer bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. Again? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. All right, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Wait orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask Howard, even if he gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel bad. Shiba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Ugh. Welcome to Valhalla. What was her voice that I did for her? Hey, Jill. Hey, Jill. Or was it like, hey, Jill? I can't remember what voice I did for him. Get me a beer, will ya? Gotcha. Does Dio want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I could make it big for the heck of it. 2 aldehyde, 4 Bronson extract, 2 powder delta, 4 flanagine, 8 permatrine. Mix it up. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school and made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous wreck that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day, we went out together and holy shit, poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You didn't help either? You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance? Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled, like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute, and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. She's just like workplace harassment on this girl. This is evil. This reminds me of some of my friends. This reminds me of some people I know. This is how some people I know treat me. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as coworkers at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive position, a more assertive person? Lilim? A more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap. She's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then, you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people, for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So, in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. That. Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. Alright. 1 bloom light, 1 fringe weaver. So, 4 aldehyde, 1 powder delta, 2 fenugreek. Please commend me for being so, committed to the voices. I deserve an award, okay? And 1 fringe weaver. 1 aldehyde and 9 carmatrine. This kills me. Aged and mixed. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video game event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that the company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. Jeez, the song. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad, and not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous, extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safer Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow, and by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another "how'd to go to a picnic with a hangover" story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. All right. Save. How many days is it? I forget. I forget how many days there are supposed to be. No dogs in sight. Okay. Just choose randomly. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Oh no, this is the one who I was doing that voice for. Damn, I messed it up. Hang on. I need to put on some chapstick. It's gold. It's gold in here. Okay. Alma. she's a baddie. She's a baddie for real. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up? Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... No, I don't know what it is! I don't know what it is that she likes. I don't know what she likes. I'll just give her a classy one. Maybe a Brandini. I'll try a Brandini. So 6 aldehyde, 3 powder delta, 1 carmine. I can't remember what it is that she likes. Aged and... Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A Brandini, so you do pay attention to what I asked for. I nailed it! I'm so smart! 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 Oh my god! Okay. You have quite the fixation with Brandinis. Oh, I'm so smart! I'm so smart! I had that information hidden in my brain. I was just following my heart. I'm so smart. I'm actually so freaking smart. Wow. Wow. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he, quote, looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom, but the highlight was him ordering a Brandini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brandini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. I don't know about pretending to date your dad. That's a little weird. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma. I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. Oh, that was me. Good. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and my dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights, and then left. Well. Huh. You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So, we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all these escapades, and after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids because I'm not broke. Oh, I don't have kids, but I'm not broke because I just... What? I can't read. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Ugh! Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Hi, Hersamaniac. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If she's filled with love and dreams, that must mean I have no love and no dreams. This is so sad. The one and only Ziazinos. The one and only Hersamaniac. How's your day going? Thank you for stopping by. Ah, and she knows my name. Yeah, I do know your name. I think I know your name. I think I know who you are. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? What about her dad? The worst offender is my dad, actually. What? What? Kidding, kidding. I guess the only one who didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Sorry, I didn't. There's nothing to. I don't have any thoughts on this. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. What? What? I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks fairly quickly. This is a crazy way to talk about your family. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah? No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey. Am I lying? No. There are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get ya? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Let's get her a Piano Man. 2 aldehyde. 3 Bronson extract. 5 powdered delta. 5 Blanargide. 3 Carmatrine. On the rocks. And mix. Here you go. Thanks. I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd better avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Yeah, well, I bet you do. I bet you do! I bet you do, huh? Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. No, boss, no! We're talking about chicken. We're talking about chicken. We're talking about chicken, boss. No, 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 no. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Oh, okay. Phews! Phews! Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken. The shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Huh? Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma? I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great. I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed-up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff? The skin is the breath. Hi, Tabole Wolf. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Hang on, I'm gonna scooch over here. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. She doesn't like guys. She doesn't like guys. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get ya? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. So, not a spicy drink, I guess. Not a spicy drink. How about a sweet drink? A sugar rush. Or maybe the fizzy water. Maybe fizzy water is good. 1 aldehyde, 1 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 1 Blanargide. aged, and mixed. Here you go. Damn. No more spice, but I have other problems now. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. I prefer men in my bed, with the emphasis on the wrong word. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. Ugh. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. Is this Riz? Chat, is this Riz? Xenoids, is this Riz? I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you? Jill reveal. She's so cute. Alright then. Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hi Shiro Kaminari. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. It's so good to see you. Is this Riz? Is this Riz? Is this Riz? Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I move this here, this... Oh no! Alice Rabbit! Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. No way! She's literally Alice Rabbit! I literally saw the Alice Rabbit. She literally just hacked our bartending thing. She is Alice Rabbit, bro. She is. She is. She's literally Alice Rabbit, bro. I saw the rabbit. Why with him, too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh, yeah, right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay, then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, it started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho. We started going out. I met all of her family even. And you want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? This is crazy. 2 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, with optional carmetrine. Obviously, we're getting Jill drunk. Obviously. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all of that, so I just was standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I'm gonna move around my mic stuff real quick. Sorry! I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I need to sneeze. Sorry. I felt like the whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped, and I realized I needed a breather or something. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did I even like that career? It was terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. Oh. So, a couple of months later, I got an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? Sorry, bonking stuff. Hi Zia, back at EU-friendly times. Indeed, it's school again. We are schooling now. So, yes. I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about it after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. Well, I have. But it's not just because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid for fuck's sake. She lost the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Why would pride do that to you? Pride would never do this. I accidentally scrolled on. Wait. Where is it? What? Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. Big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? That would be 2 aldehyde, 4 bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 4 flanakeet, and 8 carmitrine. That'll be mixed. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Ah. Hey, Jill. What kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed to get riled up easily. Stress was my default state. I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. Basically, the boss. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up. I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety, while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. She is a lot like the boss. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh my god, the nightmare of an introvert, an extrovert. You know, you say that, but it's like a secret. It's like a secret desire sometimes. It's like a secret desire. I am like the extrovert that would always, like, my entire friend group would be introverts. And I would bring them to my things and then introduce them all to each other and they would all make friends. It can be a secret need. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions, and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. That thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... How to heal trauma? Big boob woman listening to your trauma dump. Truth nuke! Truth nuke! God, I wish this was me. I need this. Any big boobed women, please DM me now. It's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involving something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. Hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyway. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey, Yeah? I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Oh, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at Spicy Chicken. Sorry, Dana. We won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Just fucking call the manager. Boss? Hi, Tinko. Welcome. Good to see you. Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. I need a titty hacker. I need a titty hacker. Titty hackers, DM me now. Hi, Tinko. Hi, Tinko. How's it going? You having a good one? Thanks for stopping by. Your account was charged $8,000 as a payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Grand Slam Fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product, IMO. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's gonna face Yusuke at the Dome show. Ugh, why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch, unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. So true. Lilim receiving mysterious messages update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? Laughs. You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. White noise intensifies. End of transmission. Developing. Green woman spotted. You found me. Hi, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's your day? Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they are intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like this will become rare in the following years. Sad. I wonder if she's among those 80. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Oh, this is the one that Jill was obsessed with as a kid. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have had a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids, without risking dinner or breakfast. Yippee! Let's save. And go to work. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. How many days left do we have? I'm curious. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here. I'll check inside. 1 week? I have 1 week left. I think I'm on day 12. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me. Do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? I like this girl on the right. Look at her. She's so cute. I love her. They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Game ends on New Year's Eve? Okay. Naruhodo. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brandtini, please. Right. The girl asked for a Brandtini. The Lilim freaks me out. She's cute. She looks a lot like you, to be fair. Does she? I don't think so. Number 5, 6 aldehyde, 3 powder delta, and 1 carbon. Wait, I forgot what they wanted. I forgot what the other order was. Here you are. Thanks. I thought there were 2, but I guess it was just 1. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, Miss Vela. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilim friend is Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too. Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yeek? Have you heard of a game called Yeek, bartender? What? No. No. Nope, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Nope, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Nope. Nope. Never heard of that. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. No. I see it now. I see it now. They are Yeek cosplayers, yes. It was published by the same studio. Man. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Bella asked for Fluffy Dream. The Lilim still freaks me out. She's cute. Be nice. 3 aldehyde. 3 powder delta. And obviously we're getting these cosplayers drunk because that's how you have a good time at the convention. Oh wait, I didn't age it. 3 aldehyde. 3 powder delta. And yeah, let's give them a good con experience. Aged and mixed. I'm sorry I had to relive Yeek memories. The fucking Yeek jump scare is crazy. I literally just yeeked out. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? The 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, Dee Dee, R&B. I'm coming. You see, Dee Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased. Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him, though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. Ugh. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Yeah, it's cute, like how she did in Juno. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, honey.
Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. Guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something?
Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that.
Right. She definitely didn't see Anna behind you. Yeah, no way. 2 aldehyde. Oops. 2 aldehyde. 1 powder delta. Optional Carmetrine. Obviously, we get to robot drunk. One sugar rush.
Thanks.
Seeing her down is so weird. So much silence. Oh, want a tip on this order? Oh, my bad. My bad. I would have wanted the tip. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
Is it?
Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other clients that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot.
So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
Dorothy is so cute. I know. I love her. Dorothy told in an earlier night that she liked drinking Piano Woman when she was feeling down or to celebrate. No! She hates me now. Dang. Curse the chat delay. Dorothy is so cute. I've brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it.
Thanks. No more hug nights. It's okay. We'll get a different kind of service next time. Although, I've wondered for a while. Do you, Lilim, really understand death?
Sorta. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like people who are living have actually firsthand experienced death. Like, you don't need to experience death to understand it, otherwise nobody would understand it.
In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole free laws thing.
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who's in their right mind would only abide by rules inscribed in some old book?
If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know.
It's a tad small though, sorry about that.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into.
And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay.
Yeah. He was also named after someone, Lenore.
Really? Who?
Oh, a Lilim kid that wanted to transcend.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else?
Let's go with the blue fairy.
Alright, a blue fairy for Dorothy. 4 aldehyde, 1 Flanagades, optional karma chain. Aged and mixed. Here.
Why did they call it a blue fairy? Is it because of Pinocchio?
I believe the name is based off of absinthe, which some call the green fairy. The first versions of the drink were described as sweeter absinthe. Sadly, they had to fix the formula because people were turning green.
Not blue?
A bluish green. This happened to me once. This happened to me one time. This happened to me one time. You seem to have cheered up a bit there.
Yeah, talking to you always helps me get my mind off things.
Hey, there's something I've wondered about for a while now.
What?
What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are they in your same line of work or...
Friends? Aside from you?
Thank you.
Well, there's Lawrence. That vending machine is also a lot of fun to be with.
Hi, Dizzy. Oh, that one only works on the small Zia. I'm sorry. I'm the tall Zia right now. Sorry about that. I can refund your points after the stream. Once you get back past his quirkiness, that is. I hope you're having a good one, Dizzy. Thank you for stopping by. I thought this one is small. Never mind. It's okay. The small one has like a hat on.
I've also met a lot of nice people working in the streets. From the top of my head, I can think about Nightingale, another Lilim. He changed himself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. He's also a pretty good pianist. He plays in a jazz band on the weekends. There's also Nadira, a drag queen and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also Sister Clementine, a nun from an orphanage. I go there sometimes and play with the kids.
Whoa, there's something I didn't expect to hear.
I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already knew your boss. Some years ago,
She what? What?
I said too much. Client confidentiality and all that.
I knew it! 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 See, Jill, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good because she likes flat girls. Jill, lock. Sorry, I'm too loud. Jill, lock in. You need to lock in, Jill. This means that she likes flat girls. She's a Chad. This means that she's a Chad and she has taste. Okay, she has taste. Jill, lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Well, enough tangents. Why were you gloomy in the first place?
Gloomy?
When you came in, I don't know if gloomy is the right word, but you were pretty quiet at the very least. And knowing how you normally are, it was pretty weird.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just had one too many things going on in my mind. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted, really. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey.
My boss told you about the party tomorrow, right?
Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that.
Okay, then.
Alright then. See you tomorrow.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break. Alright. See, Jill, this means that your boss likes black girls. Lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in, Jill. It's time to lock in. 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 I just need to remember to buy more cigars. Let's do this. Oh. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main events. What? Blip. Unless you count the worst PPV. Why can't I talk? This is karaoke game? Am I in the wrong category or something? This is not karaoke song. Oh, maybe my tag. Yeah, I have the karaoke tag on because usually I stream karaoke. But right now I'm playing Valhalla. Yeah, I'm usually, most of my streams are karaoke. Unless you count the worst PPV game. Why can't I talk? This is literally killing me. Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. I challenge you all to read this sentence out loud. You can't do it, I bet. I saw songs in the game, that's why. Oh no, it's just picking the background music. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. I see. What can I get ya? Something cold. Okay, something cold for Say. To Alta, we're gonna get her a Piano Man, because it's not as easy as stream unless there's 5 Piano Mans. I like this song. And the rocks and mixed. PPV is one of those acronyms I instinctively read in its entirety. Hi, Alto. Welcome, Alto. Good to see you. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hi. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there is a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drink and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Doing good, been cleaning most of the day. Good job! Good job! Punch, 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 punch. I need to do this. I need this grind set.
Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them.
Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending, because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know.
You're not?
I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that.
We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own.
That's hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. She just stresses a lot about her bust size.
Why is it always boobs with this game? Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Boobs are fantastic. Yeah, well, I don't like this game. It's like always talking about like how big boobs are so great and whatever. And I won't stand for this. I will not stand for this. Not that I don't love big boobs, but I'm feeling a little disrespected. I'm feeling a little bit disrespected.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it.
You only see the top half of characters, so no opportunity to showcase anything else. I guess that's true. I guess that's a good point.
I mean, I've seen her before, and after she tucks him away, but... I've seen her before and after she tucks him away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those,
drills?
They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
Do you know why Dorothy's model is DFC72? Oh, of course I do. Of course I do. This shit... You don't... Don't, how can you even ask me that? How can you even ask me that? Of course I do. I'm somewhat of an expert in the subject, you know? I'm somewhat of an expert on the subject. I have first-hand experience. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through with the reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic per se. A bleeding jade. 1 Bronson extract. I messed up. 3 powder delta. 3 flanergeed. All blended. can't believe you'd ask me that. Of course I know. Of course I know. What kind of question is that? Here.
Thanks.
You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are ya?
It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. Makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it. It's just not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of.
There's also a matter of addiction, you know. You start disliking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good! At least better than the whole planning madness Sella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear?
Sure. Hey, say,
Yeah?
what do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it a plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it.
Oh.
But I'm alive.
Hmm?
I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous. But I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
That's nice to know.
Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright, something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? Manly. How about the Mars Blast? 6 Bronson Extract, 1 Powder Delta, 4 Flanergieve, and 2 Karmatrine. All blended.
Let's blend it up.
Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone. A gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something?
I am tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanye Vania.
What? What? From what?
His blood apparently has some weird reaction in Glitch City's nanomachines.
Hang on, I'm gonna put on some chapstick.
Once in contact with the air, it does nothing.
But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay, cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here. 2 aldehyde, 3... I messed it up. 2 aldehyde, 5 carmaturine, and 3 flanerkeed. On the rocks and mix. Here you go. Here you are. Ah, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before the trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. All right. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. I know this small party is what you needed. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Happy holidays! Party then? I'll bring you leftovers. Okay, let's read our articles here. Lilim receiving mysterious messages update 2. Mega Santa. No, don't remind me of what the Mega Santas did to Dorothy. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster? Or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Oh, that's why Dorothy was so distracted coming into the bar. She was hearing the weird stuff. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago, when Lilim Advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the west, Kanye, from the western nation of Kanyavania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But what is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? But is this show of the quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want, Venezuela mentioned. That's where they made this game. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during his free interview. So does that mean Kanyavania is Venezuela? Like, that's the future name of Venezuela. They're all pretty hot, though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you can just make them from scratch to match your every needs? More as we investigate. I'm pretty sure Kanyavania went through demilitarization before. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Yuri is the best show this season. Oh. Yuri. I know what you're doing here! I understand what you're doing here. I was like, Yuri. Yes, I know this. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or slice of life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri. Sounds familiar for some reason. One of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals from the popular Danger U forum seem divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when Women was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Shinatsu. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. So is Danger U supposed to be like a girls forum? Like it says like, you girls are just haters who hate their lives. And like the fact that Jill uses it. Like is it supposed to not be 4chan and it's supposed to be instead like, what are the girl ones? Like, whatever the girl ones are? You know what I'm talking about? You know how there's like girl 4chan? I guess Danger U is supposed to be like the girl forum. I had assumed it was like regular 4chan, but I guess it's not. I guess it makes sense if Jill's browsing it. Mega Christmas is here. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replicate the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoop, I gotta go. Time to sign some books. That's interesting. Glitch City is Japan, right? That's why they eat chicken on Christmas and stuff. Okay. I am going to save. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. Here, let me show my my sketty. Hang on. Where's my sketty? Let's browse. Let's find my sketty here. There we go. Here's my sketty this week. Today is Thursday. So tomorrow we'll have karaoke at 1 p.m. Saturday I'll be on Corpse's channel, talking about music with her. And then on Sunday, we will do karaoke again. That's what we're doing this week. And if you haven't seen it, on Twitter, I put a little teaser of my new outfit. Ta-da! So you should follow my Twitter if you're not. You should check it out. You can also come to my Discord. Wow, wow, wow! And here's my YouTube where I have covers and VODs and such. Thank you for hanging out with me. Wait, let me see who we're gonna raid, okay? Give me a sec. Give me a sec to find someone to raid. Please stick around. Let's see. Ooh, I know. Okay. Let me make sure she's not like ending her stream or something. Okay. I'll see you all next time. We're gonna raid Nikiko. And here's the raid message. See you tomorrow!